Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Another episode here on Forest River, North Dakota. So we just finished up sunflowers. From what you saw in the last episode, got everything back. The STX is back from doing from chisel plowing down at the last sugar beet field. The truck's back. Combine's back, everything's back, so we're actually just getting the corn head out right now. We got the combine cleaned up and refueled, so now we're gonna get the head out, make sure everything's all good to go with the head and all that good stuff. We'll get the combine kind of switched over to corn mode. We got a guy up at, or taking the tender truck up to the co-op to get some lime. Right now, I'm just gonna swing this around here. We'll probably hook it up to the combine. At some point, make sure everything's good to go there. But we'll just leave this hooked up to a good old gator. We'll have the guys do what they got to do on that, but we are going to try and beat the rain this evening and get some lime spread. So a worker should be coming to meet us with the truck down at that last sugar beet field that we just harvested. I want to get the lime spread on it immediately. And we'll probably leave the lime spreader actually hooked up to this because we'll probably end up spreading lime on the cornfield as well. So hopefully our truck driver knows where to go and is going to the right field. I'm not quite sure yet if he is or not, so we'll have to see once we get there. He should be on his way. Alright, so we're just pulling up to the field now. You might be able to see the truck actually coming. Right there in the distance, he did know where he was going. If I believe, he's probably going to pull up and then pull back around. So I'm going to come over here so he can back under the auger when he gets set up. Alright, he is in position now, so we're just going to back ourselves under the auger. Hopefully avoid hitting anything. Should be good. We'll start getting filled. It really does work out pretty nice, that hopper, for that tender truck and this spreader, because we one hopper is one whole spreader load, so it's kind of nice. So we'll have two full spreader loads. I keep forgetting that there's like no speed limiter on this spreader. We'll go like 14. I think that works. Again, I have no idea if this is going to last us this whole field, because it's the first time doing it. Next year we'll have a little bit better of an idea, because we'll actually have some numbers to go by. So pretty much first year is essentially all a guessing game, so we really never know. We're going with the automatic application rate, so it kind of adjusts itself, not just putting down one full coat, essentially same rates, where it's adjusting as we go, thanks to precision farming and stuff. You can get that data. So we're going to set our AB line over on this straight edge over here. The line's showing up so we know where we're going. should work plenty fine. And we're spreading. So we're on our second spreader load now. About 50% left in the spreader. Got about 2,500 pounds left in the tender truck. So if we do need a tiny bit more, we have that just in case. Might actually just end up, if we need to, just end up spreading it a little bit higher of a application or something on the rest of this field. I don't know. I don't know if that negatively impacts your yields or not. I honestly have no idea. Maybe something to try and see. I think we're going to be pretty close to right on the money. I got some feedback in the comments of last video when we were doing sunflowers, and one of the guys said that actually farms sunflowers, that the stalks are pretty tough on their tires, and I believe it. those are some pretty thick and hardy stalks, sunflowers are, so. And a lot of guys were saying that they do just sell the sunflowers straight off the field, which is good to know. I think I had one comment that said they bin their sunflowers and dry them with their fans and stuff, but yeah, I think until maybe we get some more bin space, we'll just continue to sell the sunflowers off. I think we only profited like $6,000 from both of these fields of sunflowers, so it's not seeming like the most profitable crop, but it's kind of part of the crop rotation, so we'll probably continue to do them. Hopefully next year when we can have, like, you know, fertilized fields and that kind of stuff, maybe they'll pay off. I have no idea. So we'll see. For now, we're gonna take the $6,000 and be happy about it, I suppose. But so yeah, that's gonna be us for spreading lime on the sunflower fields this year. Looks like we do have quite a bit left. Maybe we'll just save it and apply it on the cornfield. It might be a good way to go about it. Yeah, so we're gonna probably jump into November 3 and start getting into some corn harvest. Morning guys, welcome to November 3. We're just convoying down to the cornfield. It is the field right next to the second sugar beet field that we had. We got the combine and head and grain cart in tow, so we're nearly there. Just admiring the nice morning fog again on this map. It's quite dark this morning though. Definitely a hazy morning, kind of a dewy, dreary morning, but we're not going to let that stop us. And good thing corn isn't super affected by moisture, so shouldn't be too bad. I don't know how it's going to affect the crop moisture mod, advanced add-on, I think is what it's called, by Thundar. I think that might still have a bit of an effect on it, but we're going to give her a go. So we'll probably get started around 9. That's what I'm hoping. Once we get everything set up and ready to go, we'll probably wait until 9 and then get going, because we do need to get a truck down here as well. I mean, we can get going before we get a truck down here, but it would be nice to have one down here ready to go. So I'll kind of want to test it out and see if we really do need to run a second truck or not. I would think so, because corn is still a pretty high yielding crop, so I would think that we're probably going to need another truck. But we will get set up quick, get the head on, everything into the field, and then we'll get going. Alright, so we're near 9 o'clock now. We got a hole cut for our truck to turn around in the field in. Just getting that unloaded, but I mean, it's looking like about 200 bushel or so, which is pretty nice. I'm not complaining about that, at least so far on the end rows, so that should be a pretty nice corn crop, which is good because this is our only corn field, but so should be really smooth going. Yeah, I mean, see down there, it's about 212 or so, 208. So nice. You can go about 4 miles an hour. So yeah, it's going to be a nice corn crop, I think. But we're going to be throwing some course play on probably to run combine, and we'll probably hop in the grain cart. Actually got quite a bit of combine time in on the sunflowers because we weren't running a grain cart, so that was kind of nice. I did quite enjoy that. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, or this episode, if you're new, make sure to like the channel, subscribe if you want to see more content. That really helps us out, and throw me a comment. Any feedback is nice. My goal was to hit 10,000 subscribers this year, but I don't know if we'll hit that or not unless we get a series or something that blows up. But anything, the likes, the subscribes, the comments all help with the YouTube algorithm. So we have a truck on its way down here right now, but we are filling up pretty fast, so we probably will get another truck because we're not super close to the farm, kind of on the opposite side of the map, pretty much. We're over on the east side, east central, and our farm's kind of on west central, so we will have to consider drive time for the trucks. So I think two trucks will do her. I'm contemplating leaving the Freightliner on the tender and maybe just using the grain truck, because we do have a grain truck that we use for seed for the air drill, and kind of as a backup option for harvest time as well. I think that we might see how that goes if we just have a grain truck out here, if it can give us a little bit of a buffer for the end dump to make it to the farm dump and get back to the field or not. So it's all kind of a testing time right now. Obviously, in the first year, first harvest will be like a well-oiled machine next year with everything that we've learned from this year. Welcome back to the cornfield. We're zooming down our first straight pass, and he couldn't quite make it there to the end, so I want to pick him up. Trucks have both gone now, at least once. The hopper bottom truck is back and waiting. The grain truck just dumped the bins. We got 200 bushel of capacity, I think, left in our bins. So just 2 big bins, or 5 ring bins. So we'll see. Kind of nervous that we're going to be selling some corn straight off the field, but maybe we will look at prices and maybe we'll end up selling some wheat, possibly, instead. Whatever's going to get us, probably whatever's going to net us more, right? So we'll see. So if we do fill our bins today, we'll probably take a look later on tonight, and then we'll probably truck out some of the corn in the morning before we start harvesting again, depending on how far we need to get. Hopefully we're not rushing too bad to get it done in the morning, because I would like to get it done before December. I have no idea how winters are on this map. If they're anything like Alma, there's not going to be any harvesting going on, so we'll have to see. but we're trucking along. We have been jumping back and forth between different equipment off camera. We had the STX running back down with the chisel plows to the 2 beet fields, because I totally forgot that I wanted to kind of smooth out the edges on some of the fields, so we've done that. Just some of the edges are kind of stair-steppy. You can kind of see it there where my cursor is. We took the chisel plow and kind of straightened them out, just to help with course play and all that stuff, and my OCD. So we've been doing that. We've been helping trucks dump, running grain cart, all the good stuff. So we're gonna keep at it, and we'll see you in the next update. Alright guys, welcome back. This is post episode 4.5, or the live stream we did where we were shelling corn for about an hour and 10 minutes or so. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a jump here, but we are done. So, well, we're not done, but we're done for the day because we need to get some bins emptied. So I'm here in the gator, and we're going to hook up this auger. Hopefully it actually hooks up. And we're going to bring this up to the bins. And we'll get it unloaded, or get some wheat unloaded into a truck that we will then bring into town, or up to the elevator, I get, well, into town or up to the elevator, whatever. It's all the same, right? Tomorrow morning. So we want to make sure we get a truck unloaded, or loaded up tonight, so we can just take the truck right away. And then we can have time to get the bin emptied out, cleaned out, so we can get some corn put into it. So I think there's one here that has, I don't know, I think there's wheat in this one, but it's not full. So I think it's this one. This, how there's so many. So this is soybeans. This is the wheat bin that isn't full. So that's the one we're gonna do. Unhook that. We'll get the gator moved out of the way quick. If you saw in the live stream as well, I don't know, I don't remember, it's been like a few days now since I've recorded the first part of this video, but I don't remember if I was doing tillage yet or not, so I apologize for that if I was already. But yeah, we're done disking sunflower stalks. We probably will heavy harrow those eventually. But on those smaller fields, I just feel like there's no point in breaking out the heavy harrow like that. We probably can hook up the deer, because we don't really need to move the auger up and down. I wish I knew the fix to that. Why I can't move an auger up and down. Yeah, we do have some corn in the back of the grain truck too. And it's sitting in the shed so it stays dry overnight. So we'll get this tractor hooked up to this auger, and we'll get this truck unloaded. And we'll be good to go for the morning. We'll flip the unload auger on. I think that will allow us to, yeah, so you have to flip, well, the cool thing with these bins is that you have to actually turn the auger on, or the unload auger on to unload, which I absolutely love. I love that function, and I love the function of the fans. I think that's really cool too. We don't have a full load, so we want to make sure that we're getting it even in here. There's only like 34,000 liters in there. which I do not believe is a full truck. I think a full truck is like 45,000 or something like that. Yeah. So, there we go. We may just end up backing this truck into the shed to once again kind of keep it dry. We don't have tarps on these end dumps, so we'll just back this in here to keep it as dry as possible. We really probably didn't even need to load this truck this evening, but I just wanted to be ready to go so then we can, you know, get that bin cleaned out this evening yet, and it'll be ready to go for corn in the morning. And there we go. That'll work perfectly. So we'll get, now that we just did that, we'll put the auger away and the tractor away, and yeah, we'll probably call it a day. So we will see you guys in the morning. Morning. We're heading up there now. Got a bit of a late start, but we're hoping to get into the elevator by right when it opened. We're not waiting, but I think we'll be alright, because it's not really busy season. We're just randomly selling off some wheat pretty early for some bin space, so should be a-okay. Now that I know that we can go in over here, we don't got to go through town, which is pretty slick. So we got probably, I don't know, I don't even want to guess, but we got, I was going to try to guess acreage on that field left. But we have probably 4 up-down passes left, I think, straight rows. Just getting weighed in here. Just stop and let them probe us. Usually this takes a little bit longer, but hey, well, it's a video game, so we'll just keep going. It would be pretty cool to see an actual, I want to say, one of the, I think it was like Pellegny or something like that, or I don't remember what it was, but there is like a European map that the probes do actually work, which is pretty sweet. I don't remember which one it was, but anyway, yeah, that would be pretty cool to see. Dump here, bay 1. I guess it's really the only bay they have, but I keep trying to look back through that way. Alright. Don't really want to bust the door open, so we'll do that. Probably not going to make a whole lot. It seems like that's how it is with our hard economy here at $6 grand, but that's kind of the fun of it. Alrighty, and away we go. So we'll head back to the farm now. We'll get somebody to hop in the truck and bring it back down to the field. We might end up putting that corn from the grain truck into the bin now, and then we'll head down to the field. We already topped the combine off last night before we quit with fuel, so that should be good to go. The grain cart tractor doesn't need fuel, so we will bring the service truck down, but we should be good to go. So we'll just get weighed out here, and then we'll meet you guys down at the field. Alright, so we're down on the field. Like I said, it's been a few days since I've recorded on here, so I kind of forgot where we left off. We just kind of like left off on a half pass here. So I was like, oh, I was trying to figure out where we left off, and I just picked a random row, and it turns out that I was wrong. So we did a little cut in there to get out to where we left off, so the course play keeps going on the right track. Oh, we're unloading here. Get under. Didn't catch him in time. I was hoping to catch him just in time. We got the end dump trailer down here. We did empty the grain truck, so we got that one down here as well. I don't know if we'll end up using the grain truck, but better safe than sorry, I suppose. And then I think the rest of the day we'll focus on getting some tillage done. I would like to get some lime spread on this field and then get it chisel plowed. So that's going to be the plan. We'll get the disc unhooked again from the STX and get the chisel plow hooked up to it, and we'll do some of that. Hopefully we can get all that done today before December hits, because like I said, I don't remember, or I don't know what winters are like on this map, so I don't know if we're actually going to be able to do anything at all or what. I'm just thankful that this harvest isn't like last year in real life, where we were going until December 20 or December 19, I think. This is when we finished in real life. I don't think this year that's going to be a thing at all, because this, well, I guess I don't know, because it was mostly due to how much rain we got during the fall. It was just impossible. And then we were harvesting 20 plus moisture corn, sometimes up into the 28%, and we couldn't, and then unloading a truck was like a 45 to an hour long process into the bins. You can't go fast because it'll get clogged up, because when it's that wet, and yeah, it's just crazy. I really hope that's not the case this year, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we get all of our rain now, and then during the fall we don't have a ton. That would be nice. But anyway, while I talk a bunch of nonsense. So we got this pass here, and then we have, what, 2.5, I think? Yeah, 2.5. We got the one that we were doing, and then we'll come back. I think we'll take this one out, and then we'll come back and grab that one, so. Then I think there's a little bit where there's like 4 rows or something. We are almost done. Almost finished, but there's this in the used market. John Deere S670, that would be pretty slick to pick up. I wouldn't be mad about that at all. This is also a nice tool. This VT would be pretty sweet. And this ripper, but we don't have a tractor. I do not believe our STX... Yeah, see, our STX only has 450 horse. It's kind of what I want to trade it in and maybe finance a newer, bigger tractor that's like 500 plus, so then, I mean, really with 500 plus, you can really run anything that's in game besides like the speed till stuff. The bigger speed till stuff. We wouldn't be able to run those, but I'm pretty sure most, any chisel plows or any ripper type plows, it's pretty much a 500 horsepower requirement. So it would be nice to have something a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit newer than that STX2, but so yeah, we're gonna keep going, and I'll check in with you guys right before we finish. Just about finishing up our last full pass here on the cornfield. Last bit of harvest is nearly complete. Feels like it's been a long one. No, I'm not playing this one every day. It's not super grindy, but it's gonna be good to get done with this. We'll just get this 240 bushels put into the truck. We sent the grain truck home because I know we weren't gonna need it. Then we'll get the head put back on the trailer, and we'll get going back home to the farm. And then we'll come back and get some spreading and stuff done, and maybe a little bit of tillage. But I think that's going to be it for the episode here, guys. Appreciate you watching. Thank you to anybody that jumped in and watched the live stream. If you haven't yet, definitely go check that out. It's about an hour long. We just it was pretty much what we did between the little jump here in this video. So it's just corn harvest if you want some more corn harvest action, essentially. So go check that out. But if you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a like. If you want to see more content from me, consider subscribing. And thank you to the YouTube channel members, and thank you to Lego Farms for the big time donation in the live stream. 30 new members. So hope you guys enjoy that while it lasts, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.